Here's why you're still the same person you were last year. You've been trying to change your actions without changing your identity. And that's backwards because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your identity. And if your identity stays the same all year long, your results will too. But what if instead of being one stagnant person for 365 days, you became 4 different evolved versions of yourself, transforming every 90 days into someone stronger, more capable, and more aligned with the life you actually want? This is the quarterly transformation system, and it's how you stop repeating the same year disguised as progress. Quarter 1, you are the builder, and your only job is to construct the foundation of discipline that everything else will stand on. You're not trying to be impressive, you're trying to be consistent. You pick one core habit and you make it so automatic that your brain stops questioning whether you'll do it. You might be the person who trains every morning, or the person who works on their business for 2 hours before distractions arrive, or the person who reads for 30 minutes daily. It doesn't matter what the habit is as long as it's non-negotiable and you prove to yourself for 90 straight days that you are someone who keeps promises to themselves. Your identity shift is from someone who tries to someone who follows through. And by March 31st, you have the evidence to prove it. Quarter 2, you are the optimizer, and now that you've built the foundation, your job is to sharpen everything and eliminate what doesn't serve you. You're no longer proving you can be consistent, you're proving you can be selective. This is where you audit your time, your relationships, your habits, and your environment, and you ruthlessly cut anything that drains your energy without giving returns. You double down on what's working. You add one new skill or habit to your stack, and you start operating with systems instead of willpower. Your identity shift is from someone who follows through to someone who optimizes for results. And by June 30th, you're not just disciplined, you're efficient and strategic. Quarter 3, you are the grinder, and this is the hardest quarter because summer distractions arrive, motivation fades, and progress feels invisible. But this is where champions are made, because while everyone else is slowing down, you're staying locked in. You wake up early when you don't want to, you work when others party, you stay committed when it's boring, you embrace the fact that transformation isn't glamorous. It's repetitive and uncomfortable, and you show up anyway. Your identity shift from someone who optimizes to someone who doesn't quit when it's hard. And by September 30th, you've developed mental toughness that separates you from 95% of people who give up when the excitement wears off. Quarter 4, you are the finisher, and this is your victory lap, where most people are making excuses about holidays and planning to start fresh next year. But you're finishing what you started, you're reflecting on how far you've come, you're locking in the identity shifts from the previous 3 quarters, and you're planning 2027 from a position of strength instead of desperation. Your identity shift is from someone who doesn't quit to someone who always finishes. And by December 31st, you're not the same person who started this year, you've evolved 4 times, and that compounding transformation is what creates the gap between you and everyone else. So here's your challenge. Comment which identity you're stepping into first, and if you're ready to evolve 4 times in 1 year instead of staying stagnant, subscribe now, because I'm releasing the complete quarterly transformation guides, identity shift frameworks, and phase-specific strategies you need to become 4 different versions of yourself in 2026.